Alright, this is Calibos, and we're playing Project Ozone 3. Why am I over here? Oh yeah. So I never actually got around to finishing these things. I turned out to be busy. Also, I've decided that we actually had that set up, and there's a couple of other ways to get ores here. So, laser. So the laser base and whatever from Industrial Foregoing, we can totally do that, and we're gonna. Everything is fine. So assuming that we want to make a laser, let's start with Industrial Foregoing. So this is all the stuff that I was going to do with it, and I decided not to. And that's that. So we're going to make the laser base. So we'll want one of these, which is going to require one of those, 5 of those really. And I'm going to require 2 of these. 2 of these. 1 laser base. Wait. Why are we not? Alright, now we have the laser base. Sweet. So let's make the laser drill, which is pretty much the same thing, except we need lenses. Tell me, what is that? So we just need glass. We have glass panes. Why does this not work? Slime. Lens. Does it have to be stained? I think it actually has to be stained. That's annoying. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some stained glass. Bone meal. Turn that into panes. Lens. So this is kind of the beginning of a project, so we'll actually need 4 of these. Let's go get a bucket and harvest some slime. I think we have some slime around here. There might be some upstairs. Somewhere around here. Oh look, there's some slime. Wow, that was laggy. I do not know why it should be so laggy. I guess we could just take that out. Alright. Now this has luck, so we should get a bunch. Got 2. This is gonna be not great. we've got 6. Seven. We need what, 12? And we got 9. Let's keep farming. They're so adorable. 13. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and start picking this nonsense up. They should be done any second now. We have what we need. So one of the other things that we're going to have to do is bump our power production, because our power, I mean, honestly, we're doing everything that we're doing now on a couple of hundred RF. And that's not really enough. So we're going to set up the mining laser, but we're not going to turn it on until we've built alternate power. I command you, transform! Or not. So this episode we're going to fix our power problems, because I basically, you know, this last episode we ran out of power. Twice, actually. And that is not especially helpful. There's one. Let me get this. Yeah, we just need to get the last one done, and we're good. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Can you guys feel the excitement here? This is crazy. Let's get rid of this nonsense. That. We've got one lens. Basically just need the 3 more. There we go. Perfect. Enjoy that. Alright. So 1, 2. Alright. So we have that. We're going to put that in here. We want industrial laser. So now we need the drill itself, which is going to require 4, so 8 diamond gears. I think we made all the machine frames. That's glass, plastic. We'll need glowstone. We can't be out of glowstone. Alright. Industrial. Laser. Freaking laser beams. Alright, so we've got this. So the way this works, so I guess this is as good a place as any. I'm just going to put it up a block. Maybe two, I guess. So you put that in there. So you'll notice that it's got a hole coming out the bottom, and it has a hole on each side. It does not have one on the top. I know you can't see it. It doesn't have one. So standing here, it's 1, 2... by the way, do not stand here when it's on, because the laser will kill you, even in creative. Just so you know. You'll know that it's lined up properly when it starts firing laser beams. Now, these don't kill you. So if you want, you can actually do this with just one, but it works faster with all four. Do we have environmental tech in this pack? We do not. Wait. We do not. How about... We have big reactor. Good enough. So we'll go to big reactor for our power. But what this does is once you give it power, and it uses laser base. This is where we're going to put all of the things that we want. Like if we want different lenses. So you'll notice that there are a couple of different lenses. So for example, if we use the white one, it gives us things that are white. It's crazy. If we use the orange one, come on. It gives us, you know, things that are orange. It doesn't give you, like, guaranteed that's what you're going to get. What it does is it gives you a higher percentage chance of it. So, I don't remember exactly how it breaks down. But see this number here where it says weight? It just means that the likelihood that you're going to get that thing is higher. Let me show you how this laser works. So we have energy cells, power cells. They're called power cells. A couple of cards. Let's link the cards. Now, you'll notice that it's not... Swap these to out, out, out. Okay. So these are charging. You'll notice it's not doing anything. Now, right directly there, is it... is there? Yeah, that should be the right spot. I'm thinking that it's good. That one. I've totally been killed by this before. And it is now producing. There we go. So it fills up and it's pretty slow. We're watching our power. Our power's actually going up, so that's fine. So any chest that we want to do, so if we have an ender chest here, ender chest, we have... I still can't remember why I made so many of these stupid ender chests. I mean, they're great, but... I think I like shift clicked or something like that. That's probably what it was. So I put this chest there. It is not auto-outputting. I vaguely recall that it's supposed to auto-output. Alright, so because it's not, let's go ahead and item conduit. Put that there. Put that there. Extract always active. Insert go. There we go. So now we are going to have ores showing up. And I should be processing most of them already. Let's see, this is smelting. What is this doing? Ender chest. It's red, red, red. So that's, I think red, red, red smelts, because that's usually what I do, is red, red, red smelts. So I'm just straight up smelting the ore. I'm not processing it or anything, which is kind of unusual for me. I probably just assumed that I would have infinite and that was it. That's fine. So pyrite. Did we figure out what we could do with pyrite? So the black quartz I think needs to be crushed. Pyrite maybe also. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. So we're going to go ahead and begin working through stuff. So we have additional ores going into the system now, and that should help with our ore problem, because we were starting to run short of a few things. We have the molecular assembler set up over here, and I was supposed to fill these in, and I forgot. I did actually add a couple of recipes, so we can now ask for them. These do not have speed upgrades yet, because you can put speed acceleration cards. Alright, well. But we have some of the basics, and that's important. So looking at Extreme Reactor, we're going to need to be able to do Yellorium. How much Yellorium do we have? We have 1,648. Okay. So we're going to need to make casings. Specifically, we're going to need to make reactor casings. So that's going to require the casing core, which is going to require redstone and graphite. So in order to make graphite, we smelt either graphite dust, recipe, maybe it's just smelting graphite dust. That's weird. Which graphite do we have? Recipe for this is bars, so we only get it from bars? Smelting the dust. This comes from smelting that. Oh, wait. Alright, here it is. So we can switch it to the... We can probably craft them with the nuclear craft one, so let's check to make sure we can do that. Reactor casing. Yeah, we can totally do it with those. So... Got that over here. So we're going to start the basics. Reactor casing. So we teach this, and then we are going to go ahead and just chuck that in here. And then we're going to teach it this. Chuck that in there. And we need to go ahead and come up with a recipe. Do we have an interface? Interface. Alright, we need to come up with a recipe for, let's see, charcoal. We don't have a lot of coal. We have a little bit. So if we tell it that 1 coal equals a graphite, when applied to a thing, then we go ahead and do that. Please don't fall off the edge. That'd be super embarrassing and totally expected. So we do that there, and we put this recipe in. We put recipe in. So this has 5 of 8 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to need a smart cable. Alright, now it knows how to make that. So of the other things that we're going to need for the reactor, most of them we're not going to need a lot of the reactor. So for example, if we go ahead and we're going to need 2 reactor access ports. So we'll go ahead and we'll make 8 of those and go. We're going to need some hoppers. We'll need what? Pistons? Piston. So we have 2 of these. Basically, one's for putting fuel in, and one will be for taking fuel out. We're also going to need a controller. That's going to be here. So we're going to need 4 more of these. And then we're going to need a... Alright, one of those, one of those. So we now have the controller. And then we're actually going to need a power tap, a flux tap. And this is basically going to be how we get the power out. So we'll probably make a couple of these. Because each power tap actually has a cap, and it depends on the mod pack, but typically it's somewhere between 5 and 20,000 RF a tick. Which I think is actually more RF than we're actually producing at this point. But that was our It's Time to Go alarm, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. We did actually make some progress. Not the progress that I expected to make, but we made it. We're going to put in a couple more recipes, and then we'll do that tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and look up a decent reactor, like not a great one. So I'm sure there's going to be better ones than the one I'm building, but a decent one that will just provide the power we need for, not too bad a drop. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns can all go below. You folks have a great night.